Hey, this is Paul from Screenwriting Mentor. Today we're going to be talking about the one thing that as a screenwriter you're not doing. More importantly, this one thing you can do starting today, or actually right after this video, will instantly begin to level up your screenwriting powers. Now, are you ready for it? Are you ready? Start reading scripts. Well, you might ask yourself, Paul, why do I need to read scripts? I mean, have you ever heard the phrase iron sharpens irons? Well, by reading good, well-written screenplays, you can begin to apply some of the things that you're reading about into your own scripts, which will help you level up your own writing. Now, by doing this, you're going to be able to see how to write good action lines, how do they do spacing in their scripts, and how do they do dialogue, and how to make your script a page turner, which is very good when you have readers reading your stuff. You want them to keep reading through your script. So your next question is, how much is this going to charge me? But what if I told you I could find you a ton of well-written scripts for, wait for it, free. Yes, you heard that right, for free. Now, you might have to create an account for some of the websites, but you'll see as we go through this tour that you don't need to do that for all of them, that there's an easy way to download. And we'll go through a couple case-by-case examples. I have them all listed in the description below. And the bonus for all my subscribers from India, I will include a site where you can download some Bollywood scripts as well too. So let's take a look. Let's get over to the computer and take a look at the first site and see how all this stuff works. Hey everybody, as we take a look at our first website, we're looking at simplyscripts.com. And you can see there's a bunch of different scripts that they have. They have movie scripts, they have TV scripts, they have unproduced scripts. So the interesting thing about this is also a place where you could probably upload your own script as well too. And so you could read a lot of different types of scripts here. And you can see they have a lot of different things on their website. So let's take a look at movie scripts. The only thing I've noticed about this particular website, as I've noticed with a lot of other ones too, there are a lot of ads. That's how they make this stuff free, but they still get paid for it. And then we can take a look at different scripts that they have. You can look at Desperado. You can look at the Imitation Game, and then you can also look up scripts by letter. You can look up scripts by particular type of genre. And then once you do that, and I'll show you on a different site, you can normally right-click on a file, have it downloaded to your computer, and then you can either that or you can read it right off the particular website too. Some of them are in HTML documents, and I'll show you some of those, what those look like, because I have downloaded some of those as well too. So this next example comes from the Internet Movie Script Database. I actually say this is an HTML document on my computer, so yes, you would probably need the internet for that to run. What you'll notice here is I actually have one of the latest Halloween movies. I think it's the first one in the franchise. And so you can sort of read through how they do stuff. Now, the one thing to be careful whenever you download a script is to see, and we'll see this in our next example, is it a shooting script? Is it the regular script? Is it sort of like the baseline script? If you start seeing a lot of camera angles in your script, then you know it's not the base script. You should not be putting camera angles and that type of stuff in your script, just so you are aware of that. And speaking of that, we can take a look at Drew's Scriptorama. And here again, you can see the different types of script. You can see this is like for adaptation, it's revised second draft. You can see this, you can save this as a PDF. You can do Addams Family, which is one I clicked. And so all you have to do if you want to download this, and again, this is a shooting script, just so you're mindful of that. You can just download a linked file and it'll be automatically downloaded. And then I can just pull that PDF and start reading that PDF. It's as simple and as easy as that. So like I said, you can get, and there's a lot of these sites have a lot of the same type of movies. So you normally are not going to see a lot of new movies on these sites. So probably typically stuff that is at least 5 years, if not a little older. But it's still, you got some of the classics. If you want, they have Amadeus, American Beauty, American Graffiti. I'm just in the A's. I mean, you can get down to some of the R's and stuff like that. They got, let's go down and see if we can, the Karate Kid. You can look at the Karate Kid. You can look at King Kong. The Last Action Hero. I don't know if that's a good movie or a bad movie. You'll have to tell me in the comment section if you like that one or not. But there's just so much. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. So you have all these different scripts. And so the important thing is just to be reading the scripts. And so that way you get to see again how on the page that they're different. You know, how are they using the white space on this? How are they writing action scenes? How are they writing dialogue? How are they writing those back and forth types of things? So how you can, it'll help you in the end how to write your own screenplay. And like I said before, I also want to make sure I'll put a link for this. There's 10 famous Bollywood scripts. View it or download it. And this particular site, if you're going to pull up one of these scripts, you're going to have to create an account. I do not believe you have to pay for any of these. And then there's another one that I'll put in the comment section below. That's the same way, where they'll ask you for your email account and stuff like that. So just so you know, but there's some other scripts here. You can pull up these scripts. You can take a look at them. You can read them here for Pete's sakes. I can read them right off the page. You know, if I'm happy to be in there, so I don't necessarily have to download them. I can just read them right off here. But if I want to download them, I need to pull the script. I need to put my email in so I can pull the script. So there you go. There's a whole bunch of free resources on how to read the script. So are you going to begin to level up your game tonight? Are you going to download a script? I know on my computer right now I have 12 Angry Men to read, Halloween, Inglourious Bastards, and Get Out PDF. I have all these different PDFs I'm going to begin to read because, again, it's going to help me with my own writing because I can see how these people who've taken and made a movie and have sold a screenplay, how that looks for them. And so I encourage you to do the same as well too. And like I said, there's a lot more resources listed in the description below. I've listed a bunch of different sites to look at and where you can pick up different PDFs. Again, many of them have the same PDFs and stuff like that, but just pick a site, pick whatever works for you and start reading to level up your screenwriting abilities. Well, if this is your first time on the channel, hi, my name is Paul from Screenwriting Mentor. Welcome to the channel. We talk about a lot of screenwriting subjects. I like to talk about software programs. So if you want to know what the difference between Fade In and a different program is, or hey, do you want to know if Final Draft is as good as Fade In? I actually have a review of those two going head to head, boom, boom. You don't see that very often. But we also talk a lot about different a lot of different softwares as well too. But we also talk about the industry. We talk about what movies have worked and what doesn't work and why from a screenwriting perspective. So if you like any of these things, hit the subscribe button below and feel free to join us on this journey. So until the next video, keep writing and have a blessed day.